Welcome back to another video with your girl Miss Beth is here tonight. It's a little late, but I am wide awake. I'm up, scaling myself out here. We're singing and carrying on. So I just want to do a quick video. So thanks again, guys, to all of you for supporting the myriads of you who are sharing out the videos, and you know, we're getting tractions, and sometimes you put the videos and you might only get, and I'm not gonna call it only, because I remembered when I was getting 20 views, 23 views, 19 views for 2-3 days. I remember those days, guys. So for me, as I said, YouTube, at my age, at this age, YouTube is really like a hobby, like a hobby, like something else to do. I'd rather be teaching, but within the teaching, yes, dropping a video here and there it makes me feel good, and I appreciate all of you who appreciate the videos that I put out. So sometimes you might not get views right away, but eventually, because as I said, there are people from Africa, there are people from India, from all over the place that are watching the videos. And for those who understand the English language well and are sharing them out, as I said, I had my neighbor when he joined, and when he shared with me, he says, as soon as they drop, I send them out on all my WhatsApp people, on all on Facebook. So I have a lot of people on Facebook sharing the videos and stuff. So people will come. They might not come right away, but guys, eventually they'll come. And I'm all right. You know, I am really, honestly, truthfully, I'm okay. Because some videos really, according to what people are looking for, they take off and they get the views. So just keep sharing them, guys. Just with trusting in God. I tell you, I pray on the channel. You know, I pray on the channel and ask God to let it be a blessing to somebody each day. I ask God to just bless it. Just bless it. And that's all I ask him. And he's doing the rest. Because, I mean, this is my 3rd year, and you see the growth. You see the growth gradually. You see the growth. You see the growth. Right now, we're almost at 9,000 subscribers. So I am, as I said, I don't want to get too deep into YouTube where I have to every day on the grind, no matter what. I want to have a life, a boring life, that is. But also, you know, so I don't like anything that really sucks the life out of me. I don't like stress. I don't look for stress. I don't harbor stress. I walk away from things and I leave it alone. I don't like stress. And so I just want this channel to be a blessing, and whatever information I'm sharing, if it's a blessing to you guys, you know, I like the comments. I love the connections that we have made. I like the interaction. And just share them. Just keep sharing them. Just keep doing what you're doing, because it is noted and appreciated. So I have to say thanks to all of you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the MVP family. MVP, Miss Bev's Productions. And so I am very grateful. Each time I get, you know, put a little lipstick on, get my hair done up to come on here, because I appreciate you guys and I want to represent well. So tonight, I'm not dressed up. I just wanted to talk to us because, you know, that sometimes some of you throw something my way, and it's a good thing that you throw it here, and it gives me reason to get some more information around the question you ask me. And so I come out and share it. Because, you know, in school, you'll tell the children, when somebody is speaking, you need to listen. Everyone needs to listen, because the information they're seeking might be information that will be helpful to you as well. So the questions you're asking, guys, I respond to you, and then I think about it and I create the video. Because if you're asking, then there are other inquiring minds that will want to know. So thank you for the person who reached out to me on my email and spoke about renting space, right, in Jamaica. So you're thinking of retiring, guys. So tonight, that's what we'll talk about. You're thinking of retiring. You're not one of those people who have a lot of land, access to land. You're not one of those people who, you're not planning to live in a gated community. You're planning to live amongst your family. And so that's all set. You know what you're doing. You've been back and forth. And so you're all good. But thinking of other people who have been away for a long time and they've worked in the cold, whether it's Canada or America or England, and now they're planning to come home and they don't really have the property, like family land, to just jump back to and jump into family, it's sometimes, but they are thinking like, we could, a gated community would be just fine for us. So it's good if it's you and your spouse, right? Coming at the same time, so you'll have each other. But one of the things, as I said, I encourage that people come home. A lot of us left Jamaica. We have lived abroad more years than we lived in Jamaica. We have lived abroad so many more years than we lived in our home, our birth country. So it's one thing to say, yeah, I want to go home. I'm tired of this, the cold in my bones, and I want to go home. Yes, it's home, but so much has changed. And so I said, and it's just my point of view, guys, you don't have to listen. It's just my point of view, that it's a good thing to come home, rent a space for maybe a year, do a 1-year lease, rent, don't sell your house right away, rent. Even if you sell your house, you can still, because at some age we need to just start downsizing. We don't need all the space we have taken up. Leave it to the young people who are still raising children to get that space. And we downsize. We get a smaller space because, So I encourage to rent 6 months lease, a 1-year lease. It's up to you. Because what you want to do is to be able to come in and to see what's going on, to hear what it sounds like, what it looks like, before you pick up yourself and just buy something, and because it's gated and it's secure, then you just buy it and you come. Right? Tonight I bathe in cold water because what? The hot water is set up on solar panels. It's a solar water system, right? We haven't had much sunlight today. We have had so much rain, so there's no sun to heat water. So can you bathe in some nice cool water? Then if so, then, but I'm just saying that these things do happen. When you're in the States or wherever you are, you turn on your thing, your hot water tank is in the basement, you're getting your hot water when, whether it's sunlight or ice out there. But when you come into the gated community where all of them are putting the hot water thing on the top of the roof, and it's solar, then you have to understand, you want to come and experience it and to see if this is something you'd want to do, if you're willing to boil some water and pour it in the tub. And if you're not somebody who cares for a tub, I have outgrown the tub a long time ago. I like my walk-in shower. Just let me walk right in, and get my shower. I'm not taking baths anymore. So you have to come and experience it and to see. So renting before buying, what are some of the benefits? What are some of the advantages? What are some of the pros for renting before you finally decide to do that big move? First of all, it is familiarization. Familiarization means that you're going to rent and to get to know the area. Get to know the area. So you'll be shocked, you'll be surprised to know that. You come in and, yeah, it's quiet, it's nice, and then you come in and it's too quiet. Or you come in and, you don't really like the vibe in the community. So when you rent, it will help you to get to know the area. You look at the amenities that it affords you. Are you going to be able to get a trainer to help you in the gym? Because the gym is great, but you know, are you able to go in by yourself and work with the weights and work on the right parts of your body using the right machines? Or will you need a trainer? Is a trainer available in the community that you're wanting to settle in, right? Then what about the local culture and the community vibe? All of this will help you as you come in and you familiarize yourself with things. Get into the groups who go out to walk and all of that, and you get to know, and is this something you want to do? The next thing, it's the right. The next thing is the how the financial flexibility, right? You can assess the cost of living, adjust to any changes in income, and avoid a large upfront investment in a home. Remember, once you buy that home, you know, you're kind of in a space where it's what it is. And you come and you don't like it, and all of a sudden, it's not all open. Mom locked it. And then all of a sudden, all right, I'll talk to her. She said, time for break. I'll talk to her. Then all of a sudden you find that you have this chunk of property. It's not easy to get rid of, and you'd hate it where you are. You don't like it at all. Then you're going to be testing out your living experience. Again, as I said, in the gated community, you're close on each other. Your neighbor is right there. They cough, you hear them. You cough, they have to hear you too. They sneeze, you hear them. You sneeze, I'm sure they're hearing you as well. So is that something that you're going to be wanting to work with? Right? So you come in and you can enjoy test the living experience without the long-term commitment of buying. You can evaluate the factors like safety, the neighbor relationships, and the community activities. Some community have no activities. Is that something you want? Or for me, I would love to see as senior citizens something where we could go play, you know, probably, I don't know if I would get out and do it, but you want to feel safe enough that people could whatever. Then the mosquitoes, I'm going to throw the mosquitoes in there. All these mosquitoes, are you going to be able to tolerate them? Are you a person who will be able to tolerate these mosquitoes? Right, we can build up stuff and to keep them out, but at some point you have to be out there, so will you be able to? The next thing is when you look at renting, it gives you time to understand the real estate market. You're renting and you're doing your research and you're observing and you're listening. And so you are looking at the pricing trends, and you're looking at the available properties, which can help you make a better purchase later. Sometimes you just say, oh, do we have a new development and them offer this, them offer this, them offer this. When I went through this community and I went down to one of the houses that we're looking to rent, and we're looking, and went down to what, and I'm looking like, we got down there and I'm looking across the way, and all that is over there, it's like the end of the community, at the back of the community. And so when you go down, it's like a back road. It's a back space there. And all I see across from me is all bushes. I'm looking at so many empty houses down there, like nobody, even if they're purchased, they're not, the yards are not kept, the things are not. So you want to make sure that when you're not just coming in, grabbing something and then go with it. You want to make sure that people are around you. You don't want to be like down at that end of the space by yourself at night, no lights on in the other houses, and you're the only one down in there. For me, I don't know. It wasn't, it wouldn't be exciting. No, are you coming to rent? Are you going to be renting furnished or unfurnished? If you have your stuff and you sell your home, you can put your stuff in storage, you know. Put your stuff in storage. You're retired now. Take a break, come see how it is, and then decide on if you want to buy here or you just want to downsize and stay where you are. You're a grandparent and your little grandkids are left there. You know, it's gonna bleed your heart. It's gonna tug at your heartstring. When you're talking to them and you're not there to see what's going on, you're not there to hug them, you're not there to give them some fruit pop or something. You know, you're not there for them to come visit and run around and grandma this and show you this and, you know, draw your little pictures, the things that you're used to. Once you move from there, you don't have that anymore. You know, because they show you things on FaceTime and all that, but it's not the same. So, again, we can, once you're here and you see what's going on, you living the experience, you're able now to, once you decide to buy, if you decide to buy, you will be able to make a better investment, because you'll see what you're getting into. You like it for the time you've spent here, and you want to come back for more. But you might also not like it. You might not like it, and so this will give you an opportunity to not make that big mistake and then have buyer's remorse. So know that you have looked at everything and your rent, and you can take your time to find your right property to really what you need. I am sorry. Can I get a water bottle, please, my dear? Thank you. And then the next thing is your maintenance and management. Renting often means that property maintenance is the responsibility of the landlord, allowing you to avoid the hassle and cost of repairs while you adjust to your new environment. That is awesome. Is that too frozen? No, so let me take one that's not frozen, please. Thank you. So, for the time that you're going to be renting, yes, the owners of your property that you're renting, they come in and they have people set up to maintain the space, and that's not on you. That's not on you. So that's some expenses you're going to be saving while you are observing and enjoying or disgusted by the environment or whatever it is. That will be on them. I will do that, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks. I'm sorry, guys, but water is good for you. So that is something, again, when you can see what repairs will cost. You will get an idea. You'll see what the building is like. You will get to experience the weather and see what happens when it rains. Are there too many bugs coming in? Are there, because a lot of these places, they keep the green grass, the nice grass, but there's things coming from one home that we stayed in. When it rained, the rain just blew right in. The veranda is up here. When it rains, it hardly, you get some water on the veranda, but not much. So it was a different experience. The chairs are left out there, have hassocks out there, and you can go out in the morning and still just put your feet up after rain. The other place, they had to buy a covering for the seat that was left out there, and I'm telling you, in the mornings after rain and you step out there, it's like, whoa. So again, different experiences, different space gives you a different experience. So you never know. Um, but the next thing that will happen if you come and rent before you purchase is that when you live in the community, it can help you build relationships with neighbors and local businesses, which can be beneficial when you decide to buy, if you decide to buy in that same community. So I'm hoping that you're looking to rent in a community you're interested in living in. Like for me, when I drive through where the Pineapple Man is, and the water and the coconut, you pass, they know you. They know you. And so again, you see me come in, we find the market comes to me here. These are good things so that if I buy something in here, then what happens already? No, the Marshall's Market. So I would be already on her list for one of our customers that she'll come with the yam and the orange and the something them, and I would be able to get my grown provision instead of going down to the market. That can be a hassle, right? You go to the market. I like her stuff because what I like is that so far I haven't seen anything that got wiped with anything. What she sells, it's really things that come to fruition. They're developed. And so I like that. But you go to the market, people just want to come sell something. Them need to make a money, them need to make answer, them wiping everything and them just, So, I forgot we have dasheen. So tomorrow, God's willing, we'll probably cook some dasheen. Oh, yeah. I forgot to add dasheen there. So again, you can do your networking and you can have some things in place. So when you decide and finally make that big purchase, you're set. That's what that is. You're set. You know some people by name. You feel at home. You feel comfortable. When you come here, you look around. You don't know nobody. Lucky if a neighbor will reach out to you and say something to you. Otherwise, everybody just a look at nobody not say nothing. But, so you want to be able to. And so you do the trial thing, and this renting before buying gives you the chance at a trial period where you can, you can fit it, make it align with your long-term purchase and settling it. So overall, renting before buying can lead to a more informed and satisfying home purchase decision. So if you're planning to buy something in a gated community, guys, I'm just putting it out there. It's my point of view. It's nothing in stone. I'm not telling you this is what you should do, but that gives you an opportunity as I talk about the taxes and stuff like that. This opportunity gives you a chance to get a lot of information you need to have when you finally decide to come in and live. It will allow you to ask questions, to go visit the tax offices or office wherever it is, to go visit PICA with passport and immigration office. It will give you a lot of opportunity. Go get your TRN if you didn't get that yet. To visit the banks and to explore and see which one you want to go to, because I'm telling you, it's interesting when it comes to the bank situation. Very interesting. It's not easy as 1, 2, 3 in the other bigger countries where you're going with your ID and some money and them open and come boom, 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 you walk out with your temporary stuff and you're good to go. It's not so down here. It's not so. So I'm just saying, it's up to you guys, but I'm just suggesting that to make the transition a little bit more comfortable, it would be nice if you do these things. So have a great night, everybody. Much love to all of you. Again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. I call them the contribution to the conversation. I absolutely appreciate all of them, and I appreciate all of you. So continue to support Miss Bev, guys. Watch the videos, like them, and share them out I absolutely appreciate all of your support. Please go over and support Trending Live TV. Awesome human being. Totally awesome human being. Please go over and support her channel, please, and thank you. Your girl, Miss Bev, says, good night, everybody. Rest well. Make it a great night by choice. And don't forget to offer a word of thanks. Should be the last thing before you go to sleep tonight, to say thank you, Lord, for one more day. Take care of yourselves.